The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Dembele's delivery. That has not gone well.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's well spotted. Hazard wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Van Basten, it's Van Basten! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it, Mbappe! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And here's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Dembele is offering some sort of decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Drogba. And this is Dembele. He's in. And he shoots! Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Assegnato al 17° minuto, numero 15.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Adriano, and he's got the beating of his man. Big chance! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's Dembele! Cleared without hesitation. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Van Basten. And he's running through. Van Basten. Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, good climb! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Chance here to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Lofted in. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Adriano. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Inter Milan restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. And Yaya Toure! It's hit the uprights. He's found space here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance, surely! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold, driven in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten! What a wonderful goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Lascia il campo
And
per
we
il
get things going
numero
again.
11. Ibrahimovic.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yaya Toure. He's on it. Can he get... And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. Right card! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Drogba. Van Basten. Robertson cuts out the pass. Dembele. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan, now in a position... Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
It's Ibrahimovic! Well taken goal. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now it's Hazard. Crosses it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Dembele. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham. Short changes him with that pass. Now that's been cut out, well played. And here's Mbappe. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He is through here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there, you know.
Oh, that's ambitious. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bellingham. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Drogba finds himself offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Now there's a fine ball. And that is expertly dealt with.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 30.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Getting up there! It's bounced back off the post. Yaya Toure. And the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Lascia il campo per il...
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Puskás. There will be 4 extra minutes. Yaya Toure. And it's Dembele. He has found the way through. That's beautifully weighted. And Inter now could counter-attack. And he's intervened well there. Drogba. Bellingham. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Numero 11. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it
Hello,
might not feel
everybody,
like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's
Getting up there! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work.
And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Toure has the space to scheme.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Saliba. That is good alertness. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bellingham. Rijkaard makes the interception. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. The ball goes in. And he's taking no chances there. Out for a throw. Swings in across. Oh, he's been flattened there. And we have our very first corner. He'll try to keep this alive. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Liverpool are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Oh, shot a goal! That's another chance! And that's a sharp finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
There's the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Messi. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a shade optimistic. Dembele chasing after it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dembele, can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Mbappe. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckenbauer. That's going wide left. And he's quick to return it. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Timber. Not where it came from. And that's a good ball. Yaya Toure. Spread to the right. And they can counter here. But that has not gone well. This is a promising build-up. Messi! Messi! Off the post! And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And if you do have a chance today,
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's nice. Great vision. Played in by Robertson. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Raya clears without hesitation. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that was vital. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Real chance! And he's stuck it away. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the lead now is 2. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread it left. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Yaya Toure. And it's Robertson. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He is through here. Robertson receives it in a wide position. There's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Can he get on the end of this? Drogba, well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Messi. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So now the difference is 3. Ball swung in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Marquinhos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a smartly directed ball. Could move up a gear here. And that will be the final act. Liverpool cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfil all of that potential.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either. Drogba! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cannavaro makes the interception. Yaya Toure. Spread it left. Oh, that was vital. Not the most accurate pass. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Yamal. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Liverpool shot a goal! And again! Oh, it's hit the post! And again! Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Liverpool are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And that's a good ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's picked it up out wide. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. Hakimi plays it in. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Dembele. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a threatening ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he was alert to it. Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brilliantly cut out. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Not where it came from. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Dembele, he's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. He's found a... It's Dembele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, great leap! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He is through here. Pass somewhat off target.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Hakimi. And here's Yamal! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands. Liverpool truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's hoisted clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he has been fouled there. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a go. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And he was quick to react. Drogba going after that. Robertson. He's found a way through. Robertson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is
2
Drogba.
added minutes has been indicated.
Scholes. And here's Drogba. Robertson. Ball in towards the middle. Nicely spread. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick
Liverpool
reminder
unable to
today
get back
please
onto
make
level
all
terms
the
before
data bins
half-time.
located
They
by
trail
the
1-0.
entrance gates. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
you don't
for
get
your
any points for
cooperation.
stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're underway for the second half.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Bellingham. That's going wide left. And he's had it nicked away. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Spread neatly. Robertson cuts out the pass. Drogba is herring after that one. And he cuts out the supply.
Liverpool always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Mbappe. Oh, well measured. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Nicked it back promptly.
Such good technique.
Now there's great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Dembele! Harmlessly behind.
The attendance for this match was 28,900.
He's shifting through the gears here. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. So what can they make of this? That looks a cracking ball. Drogba is onto it in a flash. That is good alertness. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Dembele. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17. Denny
And claimed it back swiftly.
Number 18.
Saka wants to run onto this.
Number 10.
Nunez
Mbappe.
might just make this.
Number 5.
That has not gone well. Just
Coming
about
on
up
the
to
field.
75
Number
minutes.
9.
That's been cut out, well played.
Number 25. Bellingham.
Oh, what a
Number
mistake!
4, De Bruyne.
Bellingham.
Number 24. Raul. Number
Robertson
23.
charging forward down that
Beckham.
flank.
Substitution.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
This is a promising build-up. Driving on and making good progress. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Liverpool could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes down, but nothing given.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yaya Toure. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goals...
Applies the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yaya Toure clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Looking to play him in on the through ball. Can he finish? In he goes again. Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he lines up a cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Raul. Ronaldinho. Maldini. And it's Dembele. Aimed beyond the defence. In towards the back. Oh, good effort! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ronaldo attempts a clearance. Quarter of an hour played. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Sends it crossfield. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Back where it came from. Backward it goes. He'll try from distance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho's delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Yaya Toure. Xavi Alonso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Raul, and this is Ronaldinho. Forward it goes. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Has a look up and drives it forward. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Owen wants to run onto this.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Raul. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! He's picked... Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's been cut out, well played.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mbappe. In with the challenge. Oh, can he get onto this? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, good finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's rising! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
Yaya Toure! That was mighty close. Makaleli. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Could be danger here. He is through here. Goes for a shot! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Raul goes short. Oh, important interception. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's got away. Cross into the header!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's forced to go back. Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Just eases him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho. Raul. And it's Makaleli. Neymar. Great ball, and he's in. Oh, greatly! That's another chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And here's Raul. Raul shoots! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then.
Owen, el dorsal 77, el dorsal 10, Ronaldinho, el dorsal 11, Neymar.
Oh, what big chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He's got 4. That is remarkable. Madrid visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vieira. And here's Nunez. Nunez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through. And this is Roberto Carlos. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Impressive jump! And that's a sharp finish! And they are right back within touch! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the shot! And again! It's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Another one! This must be his personal high. So now the difference is 3. Played down the flank. Roberto Carlos swings it. Oh, good line! And no mistake. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous... And that will be it. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to towering header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Bale. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Oh, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. And it's made its way to him. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Mateus. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's a shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He whips it across. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Impressive jump! And there's his goal! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Yaya Toure, and this is Drogba. Raul. And this is Dembele. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Bellingham. Great chance! That's put paid to the danger. And here's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Liverpool already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. He's got away. Van der Sar gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And he was quick to react. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Nicely weighted ball. Pass is just off target. Deftly away. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out Bellingham! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 38 minutes is number 8, Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Knocks it into space. Oh, it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And a header! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attack.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello, everybody, and please.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Toure reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter.
And Yaya Toure! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So, what's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's Dembele. Matsuda. And this is Forlan. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Zanetti. Now it's Lee Kang-in, and he's managed to get free. Plenty to wait. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nice, ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is good progress on the left. He's made sure that's not getting through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Dembele threads one in, and he plays one through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Shoots! And no mistake! And they're back in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Liverpool leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's got away. Alexander-Arnold lofted in, cleared away. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice physical challenge. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Picked out brilliantly. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Yaya Toure looking to play him in. Robertson has it in a wide position. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Yaya Toure! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He has found the way through. It's out for a goal kick. Matsuda is there, and he can pick it up. Looking for the run. Alvarez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. And it's Zanetti. Solar. Great vision. Spread out to the left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Bellingham has a look and plays it forward. Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Punched away. Chance! Oh, this looks sharp. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Liverpool are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And so the action is resumed. And he's being shifted off it. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Solar. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee's given a throw. Toure clears. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here. They want to be quick to recover this. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Drogba looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Looking for options, for movement.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. Bellingham. What's going wide left? Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lee Kang-in, he is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a goal kick. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's in a great position here. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Xabi Alonso. Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, good effort! And a truly agonising miss.
Forlan is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Throw in. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yaya Toure.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a shade optimistic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele, and he's managed to get through. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, extraordinary.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Now it's Drogba. That's destined for the flank. Hoisted in. There's the shot! Dembele finds himself offside. And it's made its way to him. Xabi Alonso. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He has found the way through. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in tries a cross. The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been
The
indicated.
final seconds now. Bellingham. Oh, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Forlan. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is one way to stop him. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And now to
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is
Mbappe!
the keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Yaya Toure. And it's slung out wide. And he was quick to react. Over to the right flank. Edmilson. And it's Ødegaard. Knocks it into space. Now he's off and running. It's just beyond his reach. Robertson. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, good spread. Toure showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's having a shot! He's scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Mbappe. He has a look up. It's Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The pass has gone astray.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Played in by Chance! And no mistake! But that is not going to count.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that is one way to stop him. Neymar. He is shot a goal! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. We expected better, and so did he. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Munich really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Aim forwards. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Drogba. And they win it back again. Tries to play it through. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yaya Toure. Bellingham is onto it in a flash. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Great vision. Threads one in. Shevchenko finding himself in space. Van Dijk plays it all the way forward. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out. Nicely spread. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool up by one goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Liverpool leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. The second period is underway. Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's gone away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. Robertson. Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. Shevchenko.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No foul, says the referee. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that has not gone well. Dembele, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in, and that is expertly dealt with. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 13, Schwarzenbeck.
Distributed tidily.
Number 5,
And it's Bellingham.
Shevchenko.
And it's been played through.
Number 10,
He's found a way through.
Mbappe. Number 20,
Oh, it's come loose.
Messi. Coming on the
Your
field.
impressions so far, Jim?
Number 3,
Well, while the temptation's always there,
Number
Peter,
16,
I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Number 9,
And this is Modric.
Bukayo Saka.
Modric
Number
was
18,
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Modric.
Munich really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
That's a good ball out wide. Neymar. Guardiola. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Ødegaard. He might be in here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Modric really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Modric.
Munich seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And this is Neymar. Caught offside that time. Alexander-Arnold. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Osimhen chasing after it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Drogba. Dembele.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Edmilson. Now it's Osimhen. That has been cut short. Liverpool close now to seeing this one through to the end.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. It's a pretty loose pass. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Yaya Toure picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right
So,
now.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike... Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Oh, great leap! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, that is asking for... It's Dembele! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And a header! Harmlessly behind. Yaya Toure. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1. Bellingham! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pressing high and with purpose. Van Nistelrooy, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. Puyol looking to receive it in space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's the keeper's ball. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Puyol. Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba. Cross from Robertson. And he's cut it out. Not the most convincing of passes. Puyol. That has not gone well. Bellingham. And here's Drogba. Mbappe. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. McAllister. Nicely aimed pass. And Cherky tries to play it through. They're urging him to shoot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Robertson. And here's Drogba. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dembele. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. That pass isn't the best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hernandez. He is through here. That's Shevchenko. So look at Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the ball has another go! And it's come back out to him. And he has been fouled there. And it's Yaya Toure, looking to play him in. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Oh, good climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Liverpool go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Liverpool can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's best.
Chance! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Robertson makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
He has found the way through. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe. He's found space here. Now it's Bellingham. Good take, and is he in? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Look at the space here. He's in a great position here. He leaps for it. And for a moment, time stood still. Has a look and plays it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. Drogba, good read, needed to be. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Drogba! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, great leap! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. That's going wide left. That has not gone well. Serginho venturing down the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Getting up there! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And this is Drogba. Dani Olmo. That's destined for the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Dani Olmo! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Yaya Toure, and he's being shifted off it. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Van Dijk gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Getting on for a third of the way through the game. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Has to go back here. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Alonso! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Drogba. Not the most accurate pass. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on...
Header! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Oh, it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Serginho picks it up out wide. Bellingham. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Please make
So
sure
there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Bellingham. He has a look up. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That's an excellent interception. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Out towards the flank. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, this looks sharp. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hazard. For Messi. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Hazard. Hazard! Oh, crossbar! 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Dani Olmo. That has been slung wide. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's played into the area.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Olmo. Oh, he's having a go! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Dani Olmo certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Referee's given a throw. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass.
Chance! Knocks it out wide. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And still, we await the first breakthrough. That's a sharp pass. And here's Dembele. And he was alert to it. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hazard! And he stuck it away. And that could well be the winner.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Syria have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts.
Syria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, can he get onto this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's been flattened there. And that's another good win of the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe aimed beyond the defence, and that could set him on his way. And a chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Good ball, good take. He is through here. Mbappe, incoming delivery. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands.
Syria really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Mbappe, he's found a way through. Crosses it in here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now who's going to be first to this? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please join me in...